Seriously? What the f has been going on? Prior to 2020, there wasn't a single girl that was like near the top of my waifu list. Like they weren't even close. And since 2020 came, every single season, there's a girl that is contending the top waifu list of mine. Like, I don't get it. Why are they coming out with so many good waifu? Anyway, in 2022, they've been pumping out waifu of the year like crazy. Like, my top waifu has been endangered since this year came out. For example, Marin, she is close to being my #1 right now. Because for some reason, they just made her perfectly, but we're not gonna talk about her anymore because I already talked about her for a whole video before. And then now we're gonna talk about Shikimori from Shikimori Not Just a Cutie. And as you can see from the title, she basically designed a new DERE. Even though there's like so many types of DERE in anime already, which I'm gonna name out right now. There we go. You have your Sunari, you have your Yandere, you have your DERE, you have Dandere, you have fuck. You have your Sunari, you have your Yandere, you have your DERE, you have Dandere, you have what the f? You have your Sunari, you have your Yandere, you have your DERE, you have your Dandere, you have your Shundere, you have your Bakadere, you have your Kudere, you have your Sarudere, you have your Hiyakasudere, and finally you have your Hime-dere. Oh, that's so many. And now, let me introduce you to the new DERE that Shikimori has introduced to us. The cool DERE. Because she is basically the equivalent of a girl's Giga Chat. So for anyone that hasn't checked out this anime yet, basically it revolves around two people. Shikimori, obviously, and then Izumi, which is her boyfriend, because they've been a couple for a while apparently. I'm not sure how long they were because they didn't really talk about it, but yeah. So Izumi, ever since he was born, he has been cursed with like unluckiness. The amount of unluckiness this guy gets is stupid. Like he can literally sleep and then wake up and then there will be like a truck flying into his face, like truck doing something. Or like even worse, like while he's walking, there might be even a sign that actually might fall on his head and kill him. Oh wait, that did happen in the show. And the show surround these two couples as their normal high school life with their group friend. You have Hachimitsu, which is the girl that doesn't give a f and gets everything done without giving a fuck. You also have the two best friends of each person. You have Inuzuka, which is Izumi's best friend, and he is like genuinely one of the best friend I've seen in a while. Like his best friend level is on par with the guy from My Senpai is Annoying, Kazama. Yeah, by the way, just a side note, Kazama is literally my spirit animal. And then finally you have Nekozaki, which is Shikimori's best friend, and she is basically your super duper close friend who is extremely competitive and would rip your head off just to win a sport game.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
And also these two guys are very competitive with each other, which I don't know why, and actually does make me think that they're gonna be in a relationship later, but that's for a future date. And actually, these best friends, instead of being like, oh my god, I'm so jealous of the relationship, surprisingly enough, that's what best friends do. They don't love the other person's girlfriend. So yeah, the friend group actually try their best to get these two like close to each other all the time, which, you know what? Props to them. So yeah, let me get back to Izumi, because as much as Izumi doesn't want to, he's literally the bottom of the relationship because he's so unlucky. Shikimori has to protect him like 24/7. Like in this relationship, he's basically the girl of the relationship because of how unlucky he is. And Shikimori has to protect him all the time, which he does feel bad about, so he wouldn't be like a very weak main character because he actually cares about his girlfriend. Like he does feel bad about the fact that she has to like take care of him because he's super unlucky. And then Shikimori, which is the show literally calls her the perfect girlfriend. Like there's a reason why she's contending with my top waifu. Like she's cute, she's fun to be around, she's such a good friend, and she is overall just freaking fantastic. And obviously she has a cool side to her, and this cool side of her is Oh my god, I don't even know how to express it. Like, you remember when I talk about the part where a sign actually almost killed him? The girl just straight up drop kicked that sign into no man's land. Like, how cool do you have to be to freaking drop kick a sign to save your boyfriend? Legit giga chat. Just a side note, my friend actually made fun of me for liking Shikimori because apparently Shikimoris look similar to Asuna, which, not sure if you guys know this, but Asuna has been my top waifu ever, like, for 10 years straight already. Ever since SIO came out, like, she's been my #1 for like 10 years. So you know what? Call me basic, cause I am. Anyway, let's go back to Shikimori. So, yeah, my friend made fun of me that because Shikimori looks like Asuna, that's why she's one of my top waifu, but that's literally not even true. Like, Asuna and her are like very different. Throughout the show, like, the show revolves around her being super cute and super cool. And secretly, Shikimori actually does want Izumi to call her cute all the time because obviously she's a girl. Of course she wants him to call her cute. Which, by the way, in the first episode, Izumi legit called this girl not cute. Like, his balls is huge for saying that. And also the fact that she didn't slap him really is amazing. Instead of like getting mad at him, she literally just pout. And the pout on this girl is something you need to screenshot and put it on your wall. It's precious. And like, I talk about how cool she is. She actually is like really cute. And throughout the show, you can tell that she loves him. Like whenever he compliments her, she DERE the heck out of it. Like whenever, like every single time he like praises her, her face gets so red, and it's genuinely one of the cutest things I've seen recently. It makes sense why she is a perfect girlfriend, because if she is my girlfriend, I would call her perfect. When freaking Izumi calls her a cool dude, and it makes sense. Like, she is a top contender for the waifus and for the husbandos. Like, if she is a boy, she would be like the best boy. And yeah, I do gotta give props to Izumi because instead of being a generic weak ass like protagonist, he actually does feel bad about the fact that she has to protect him from all this unluckiness. He does take care of her. Like, he takes care of her well. There's a reason why they're in a happy relationship. So yeah, the reason why she's a cool DERE is because he's cool. She's like cool, like cool. So yeah, in the future, if you want to know what a cool DERE is, it's just a girl that oozes coolness. Like, even though Shikimori is this good, I don't think she competes with Marin because Marin is just a creation from God himself. But she is like really close to Marin for like waifu of the year. One thing is for certain though, never touch her man, because she gets jealous so easily whenever anyone gets close to Izumi. She even gets jealous to his best friend, and you would know they would not bang. I think. Maybe? It's not a yaoi anime, they probably won't bang. And not only that, she gets jealous of a small kid kissing him. Like, she is the most overprotective like girlfriend of all time. Like, she wants this man to herself. She loves this man to the point she would not share him to anyone else. Legit, the only people that are even allowed like 5 meters close to him is his parents. Other than that, the others, no. It is such like a new thing. Usually it's the guy that's protecting the girl. Now it's the girl over protecting the guy. And I'm all down for this situation. I love it. So overall, yeah, Shikimori created a new DERE, the cool DERE. So yeah, just for you guys to know, other character that would also be considered a cool DERE is like Mikasa and like Ryoko from Kill Kill. That's the two that I can think of the top of my head that would fall in the same category. If you guys haven't checked out Shikimori, I strongly recommend. The show is like, I would say it's like 8 out of 10 at most, but like the girl's worth it. So go check her out. Shikimori, man. She's really something.